Hello, everybody, and welcome to AD2L Season 9. We are in the playoffs. This is Week 1. We have Below Job versus Grimoire Gaming. I'm Infinite, and I'm here with Symph.
What's up, everybody?
We're back in the casting game. It's been a while, but we're here, ready to cast. So far, the bans on the Dire side, Below Job, have banned the Doom and Shadow Fiend. On the other side, Venomancer. Nope, that's a Viper. And Earthshaker with an Alchemist pick, first pick on the Dire side. And the immediate AA.
Ban the Viper.
I don't really get
That's
that.
might be a respect ban or something.
Maybe they
have some kiteable melee cores in mind. Wraith King or TA even could have some trouble with Viper.
or maybe they wanted to win their lane.
Well, maybe. I mean, no one likes playing against
No.
Viper,
No,
but
they don't.
it's a lot of hate.
I like
AA, obviously.
yeah.
Turning off Alex regen.
5 seconds
Pretty
remaining.
nice to have.
The immediate AA counter. Pretty good.
Reserve
I wouldn't be
time.
surprised to see them like a Quap come out. Just give them some burst damage to kind of go along with that AA. Obviously, their ultis set up with each other very nicely, just blowing up dudes.
Yep.
It's really good at kiting too, slowing down the alchemist.
Sand
Oh,
And King.
Dire team pick. Dire team ban.
these are some interesting picks. So it's probably going to be an offlane Sand King, or at least they're
Radiant
probably
team
thinking about it. Because
ban.
otherwise, I don't know why they would want to pick both their supports first. Doesn't give them a lot of room to work with. Whereas at least with Sand King, it can be in the offlane, and I would expect it to be, but it doesn't have to be. It can be running that support role. And then Gyro,
10 seconds remaining.
certainly very strong. It's a little greedy with the Alchemist.
Yeah.
Suppose is not the end of the world. But they will potentially be fighting for farm, unless it's a more fighting Gyro. Or a more fighting Alchemist, I suppose. As long as they both don't go hardcore race mode, it should be okay.
The band's coming through.
10 seconds
TA and
remaining.
Ember Spirit on Dire. We have Centaur Warrunner. They are now picking their fourth for Grimoire Gaming.
They're picking their ban.
Their fourth ban. I guess they're banning their fourth ban.
Yeah.
I don't know, you pick it. You have a list and
Yeah,
you pick. It's like, this is what I pick.
It's just because it's called bans of picks. It's a little.
I'm sorry, that's my bad. I'm dying their fourth ban. TA is weird. I haven't seen a lot of TA.
I mean, it works well with just blowing up Alchemist.
That's true.
Although in lane, TA can't do that much because Acid Spray wrecks her.
10
Just
seconds
burns through those
remaining.
refraction charges and then.
Yeah.
But you can just level up
5 seconds remaining.
side blades and get some damage on the Alchemist early on.
Also an Ember Spirit ban and Earthshaker also not in the pool. Maybe we could see a PL or a Broodmother at some point.
Strategy?
Probably not. Maybe the Broodmother, but not a PL, I don't think.
Paid two supports, heroes like Dazzle or just kind of and Spirit Breaker are making it
Dire
through.
team pick.
At this point, I would expect it to be support Spirit Breaker and an offlane Sand King.
Support Spirit Breaker is pretty good in the current meta, so I would agree.
I think it's in one of the strongest supports just because of how much he can get done early on. Then he can just go in and cause trouble.
Radiant team pick.
Ogre does give you control. It's a hard hero to bring down in the early game. Late game can blow up AA, but don't love his chances of blowing up Spirit Breaker or Sand King. These are some interesting early picks. It looks like both teams definitely know what they want to do.
10 seconds
And it
remaining.
almost looks more like they're, aside from the instant AA against Alchemist,
5
it
seconds
seems like
remaining.
both teams just want to do their own thing.
Yeah.
Juggernaut.
Juggernaut.
Numero's coming out.
I haven't seen a ton of Juggernaut in the current meta. I guess Blade Fury is pretty good here.
He's come back to like a mid to low tier 2 pick. Or a high tier 3 pick, somewhere in there. Certainly not the rarest thing. Battle Fury has become a little more popular on him.
5 seconds remaining.
Just give him that bonus in farm speed. And he can cleave through
Reserve
an
time.
Omni Slash, kind of like Ember Spirit, although it's not as spammable.
Right.
Healing Ward's still just as insane as it's ever been.
Yep.
They really just nerfed his agility and the Blade Flurry cooldown, so that fucking, what is it, 5% at level 4 in an AoE, it's not like they have the best heroes to kill it. I mean, Alchemist is melee, Ogre's melee, Gyro slightly not melee. Flat Cannon won't shoot it, so he has to physically click on the Healing Ward to get it.
Witch Doctor.
Now we see a Witch
Radiant
Doctor.
team back.
I guess Witch Doctor is pretty safe, as the only ways that Grimoire can cancel it right now are Airbreaker and Sand King,
Yeah.
and neither of them really want to be. Maybe Spiritbreaker wants to be charging the Witch Doctor, but he doesn't really want to be like saving charge or saving his ulti to cancel
5
out
seconds remaining.
bongos or fucking look at it go. Or
It's
Death
bongos.
Reserve
It's bongos.
time.
yeah, but Death Ward's the one you can stop. Once bongos go out,
Are you calling cast bongos?
whoa,
That was
you
weird.
just kind of turned into a robot.
Yeah, you were a robot for me too.
Dire team
Oh,
back.
all right.
But I'm just saying, like, I always call Death Ward bongos because whenever he uses it, the bongos start
Yeah, that
playing.
makes sense.
And there's even like the
I
little,
always-
even with the new item, there's like a little monkey or whatever that like plays the bongos or the frog or whatever the hell it
Yeah,
is.
that makes a lot of sense. I always just called cast bongos, but
5 seconds
it makes more sense
remaining.
for Death Ward to be bongos.
Well, we all know what the real bongos are, and it's bongo
Reserve
bullshit.
time.
From what?
That's true.
Was that like a year and a half ago now?
That was a while, potentially longer. That was back when Pierre and Flax was making videos.
You know that's still like the second most recent post on Multisword Online's group. It's bongo bullshit. Yeah, we never use that thing. Anyway, the last bands: Darkseer for Grimoire Gaming, Below Job, still not picking but deciding on their ban, and it's
I'm
a
actually
qual.
surprised that both
Radiant
teams opted to
team.
ignore Wyvern. Wyvern seems really good for either team against. I mean, there is good magical burst from like Gyro, AA, Sand King over, but there's still a lot of physical damage that they can disrupt, and a lot of like low-ranged cores that you can get caught in a curse. I'm not expecting to see it anymore, but
No.
I just interesting that neither team decided to pick that up.
10 seconds remaining.
Looks like Below Job agreed with you on the quap
5 seconds remaining.
being able to burst the Alchemist. They decided to ban it out.
Yeah,
Reserve
you could
time.
also go Orca on the Quap if you want to save it for Witch Doctor, or you
Yeah.
could just rush that Acceptor and blow people up on a
Right, yeah.
30-second cooldown. Or a 45-second cooldown, I think. It's known as 30 with Octarine. But, I mean, there's still Windrunner. Gives you insane DPS at all stages of the game.
10 seconds remaining.
Shackle is a broken spell, so you got that
Yep.
going for you.
Ranger at your
Hey, look at that!
There it is.
Dire team
Good call.
Blowjob, I wouldn't be surprised to see something like Clockwork.
Brewmaster.
Oh! Okay, Brewmaster. Not the exact same role as the Clockwork, but still kind of wants to blink in there and then cause chaos. Although Brewmaster can do it to a lot more people, whereas Clockwork's more geared towards locking down a specific person.
Yeah.
And there's already DC.
Oh, yeah, good. Maybe we'll
got
pause.
that going for us.
Prepare for
Maybe.
battle.
Oh,
Hey,
there
there
it
it
is.
Well, I guess it's time to go into inspection mode.
Let me fuck with my noise gate real quick.
Cool, I'm just gonna look at Sand King, looking menacing right now. He's kind of doing the Thriller dance. Or no, he's doing Walk Like an Egyptian. That's what he's doing. Which makes sense, as he's Sand King. Also, he has like a halo for some reason.
Thinking?
Because his model... Yeah, like, for me, when you click on him, his model, like, I guess hasn't loaded yet, so the, like, circle for where you could click on him is like, hovering above him. I don't know if that's gonna show up.
Yeah, it's about time.
Well, I don't know. I didn't see it, but okay. We have GG is called, but with a space in between it. So I guess it doesn't count.
No, that's.
Oh no, he's saying G.
Yeah, like.
Okay,
I think he put space instead of enter. Just saying, like, yo.
He's saying good, like we can resume. Okay, I'm with you. I'm gonna go ahead and introduce Grimoire Gaming. On the Sand King, we have Jesus of Nays. Playing the Ancient Apparition is 1-3 a.m. 13 a.m. 13:0. Sure.
Bambo.
What?
Bambo.
It's Bambo.
Yeah, 1-3 is B.
Player is
I don't speak elite. Okay,
Yeah,
Bambo.
come on.
Vexor on the Juggernaut. Windranger being played by Calypsis. And then Spirit Breaker being played by Schnitzel, sponsored
Whoa,
by Best
wrong
Around.
And Sand King. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No,
there,
it's fine.
But Sand King is doing some doo-doo-doos in the middle of the entire dire team right now. He did get a little caught out. Luckily for him, he didn't skill first, so he got Sandstorm and was able to go invisible.
This is the part where we're like, damn, we wish we could
Oh, now
That's
they're
the
going
detection.
on the Witch Doctor though. Get some
stick bongos.
sick, yeah. Alright, we gotta decide which one's the bongos now.
Oh yeah, sorry, my bad.
Can't be both.
I guess it also makes bongo noises.
Yeah, it does, which is why I always call that bongo.
Well, shit, I don't know.
Whatever.
Could be either.
Alright. Anyway, for Blowjob, we have Don Ramon on the Witch Doctor. We have Tarks on the offlane Brewmaster. In the mid lane, we have Surge Dota. I already have it in this bottle since he has that Grievous Greed. We have Loopy Khan on the support Ogre. And finally, on your carry Gyrocopter, we have Rack.
Mine, I said.
No, it's 3BJ, sponsored by Lorak.
What?
It's 3BJ, isn't it? Or is that part of their team?
No, they all have that.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Or at least,
You're right. The
Witch
semicolon
Doctor
threw me
also
off.
has
That's my bad.
yeah.
Okay, anyway. What do we have going on? Top lane, Spirit Breaker.
Did he get the bounty rune? Did. Okay, I was wondering how he got level 2 so fast. But interesting enough, they are doing support Sand King and decided to run the Spirit Breaker in the offlane. It seems a little bit weaker to me. It's harder to... It's at least slightly harder to contest Sand King than it is to contest the Spirit Breaker. Neither of them are necessarily difficult, but
Right.
I feel like Spirit Breaker can just do more in a support role, whereas Sand King really benefits from the early levels in gold. However, it looks like he is going to want a jungle, but Trax went ahead and blocked the jungle camps.
Well, Magic Bush Ward right there. It actually blocks both this camp and this camp. The downside of that is when you see that both of these camps are blocked, you know exactly where they are.
Yeah, but at the same time, you don't expect people to ward there because of that. So
Yeah.
sometimes they can think you drop like 2 sentries as opposed to 1 observer. So there's a bit of mind games that's involved. Oh, I just realized I was on kills and deaths as opposed to last hits.
Oh, well, I'm not on anything.
I was wondering why everyone was at 0 CS, and I was like, wait a minute, this isn't right. Yeah, I'm a little rusty. Got my hotkeys a little whack.
Been a while. And, you know, with Reborn fucking everything up.
Yeah, but screw that. I'm not rusty, just reborn.
Well, like, I can't set anything to net worth. It won't work.
I can. I mean, it's default Y, so I just have that. But
Mine, I try to set it to X and it doesn't work.
interesting that Brewmaster is. I don't know much about offlane brew. It's interesting that he's choosing to max his passive. It definitely makes him more survivable, whereas Clap gives him the ability to be more aggressive, and Haze lets him be a douchebag. Although I don't really expect him to max Haze, but it's interesting that he decided to go for the more points of Brawler as opposed to Clap. And once he gets his Blink Dagger, that is going to... Like, he's going to want to gank when he hits 6, and not having those extra points in Clap could severely hurt his DPS later on. Spirit Breaker's charging the middle lane. We got a low HP, low mana Alk. Shackle Shot, or the Power Shot doesn't connect, and
look at it go.
Pretty safe. Now the
both
Power
supports are here.
And also they're going to counter First Blood on the Spirit Breaker. Wow, and Alchemist really wanted to grab that last hit, but unfortunately the Maledict tick brought him just low enough to die to creeps. So no one got the last hit.
No First Blood for this team.
True.
Looks like Ranger here.
Grimoire gets a sick regen. Man, he would have done a little bit more damage if he had that extra point of Clap.
Radiant's middle tower.
That's a valid
is
point, I
under
guess.
Doing really well. Like, already has phase boost up at 4 minutes. And getting that regen rune obviously let him harass mid and then go back to lane as an off laner with full everything. Does not happen very often. Wonder where this Alk's gonna go. He's gonna go for a Radiance build.
Yeah,
He's
it's
already
going to be
got 2 big
Radiance,
goals, so
and then
I would expect-
Manta, and then Octarine Core.
Yep.
That would be the build.
I guess that leaves the question up to Gyro. Since he has the phase boots, I'd expect him to go like SNY, BKB, MKB. It's a pretty standard build up for Gyro. It gives him HP, movement speed, damage, match community, and damage.
True Strike.
MKB.
Forget the True Strike.
Yep. Which is super important against Windrunner.
Yeah.
Unlikely that up until... I mean, Jug will probably get a Battle Fury eventually, but that's not on radar at this point, so... Jug and Windrunner might actually be forced into earlier MKBs than they would like since they're against that Brewmaster, if they find that the Drunken Haze is too annoying to deal with.
Yeah, as well as Radiance Burn if the Alchemist does anything a Radiance.
True. There's going to be a lot of mischance being thrown around. Charging in on the Alk again, but he's already level 6, so... His ulti did run out, but it's a tough sell. Not to mention they do have the lane ward. However, it looks like the Windrunner or the Spirit Breaker pinged it out since the Alk immediately
Backed up.
backed up. Yeah. Whoa, Witch Doctor just kind of runs up, gives a right click to the Windrunner.
Hey man, I mean that's irreversible, like harass damage.
Yeah, Alk got a bounty run, so money in the bank. Easy 2800 gold.
2800 gold, yeah. Spirit Breaker charging top.
Yeah, I'd be surprised to see him go anything other than Radiance, especially at this point. Yeah, just to get to lane. Taking a lot of creep damage for his troubles, though. Actually, no, he's not, because he has fucking 6 armor. Gyro's actually using everything to clear out this big stack. Taking a shitload of damage, though. He might die. However, nah, I don't think they can kill the Spirit Breaker.
Nah, not with charge up.
It's gonna hurt. Wow, that Gyro barely survived that camp. That was a lot of money being immediately pocketed by him, though. We are seeing Blowjob, the supports as well as just Alchemist himself doing a lot of stacking, which when you have an Alchemist and the Gyrocopter, it really can really accelerate how much farm they're getting.
Yeah.
Alk could easily get like a 10-minute Radiance at this rate. Whereas in the Radiant jungle, they have the jungle Sand King, so he is also competing in the stack department. Although I think AA has been a little more focused on assisting the Juggernaut. So Sand King is kind of doing this all by himself. However, he is quite rich. 1400 gold in 7 minutes. Considering he almost died at like negative 30 seconds into the game.
Yeah.
Pretty big dive into the Spirit Breaker here.
He's likely dead near bottom.
Not sure. Oh, Bruce, what is used? Yeah, they kill the Spirit Breaker.
Spirit Breaker on top dead, A dead bottom.
I'm actually surprised he didn't at least drop the jug and try to get something done. Kind of left him up in the air.
Maybe he goes now?
Radiant structures are fortified.
I think a solo kill on your offline brew is really nice. I was actually going Dramas
Radiant's
before
top
Blink,
tower is under
so it won't
attack.
be super fast, but he's clearly going for a little more just survive,
Radiant's top tower
fight people
has
kind of
fallen.
build. This drunken brawler. He is maxing it, so he didn't just want 2 value points. Alk is gonna have a Radiance potentially even earlier than I thought. He is being charged, but he's ulti up in 1 second, so yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, he's fine.
Whoa, my camera's
Supports are
speed is way
rotating around.
high. Hold on a second. I don't want to miss this.
Cast comes out, but it doesn't. Yeah, nothing happened.
Yeah, take over for a second.
It's fine. Really nothing going on. There's a couple heroes mid lane. Yeah, but nobody's fighting. Spirit Breaker trying to find a charge somewhere. Sand King still jungling. Doing stacks right now, up to 1900 gold, almost as a Blink Dagger. Looks like Gyro's getting charged here. The AA looking to
They
go
don't
on
have
it.
able to though.
And
I don't even have Spirit Breaker up to. No way they get that kill. I should make him much for the Helmet Dominator, so it's a lot of HP. Or a lot of armor. You pinged out the Alchemist.
I did. It's in ally chat, so it's not.
Yeah, I know they don't see it, but
I did. That way you know he has the. I didn't know if you saw that he had the relic.
I did. Yeah, 9.5. They're not.
MP mate.
9.5 minute radiance. So,
I forgot that. I forgot there were the casters. That's my bad.
Alk's gonna be making some money. It is a little sad when you are the team with the Spirit. This is one of the problems that Spirit Breaker can run into when you're running him as a core role. If you don't get those early kills, like all of a sudden your offlaner like is so weak. Like he almost doesn't earn his 10 minutes. Like that's it. He doesn't have upgrade boots. Like he has as much CS as he would have as a support. They have a sentry ward. They can easily just drop it, or they're just gonna try to burn him down. They don't even want to waste the sentry.
They're gonna get him.
Into the trees. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shackle latches double damage. Windrunner, but the AA ulti is not gonna connect. I don't think they're gonna be able to bring down this Alchemist. I don't know if anyone's gonna die here though. All these heroes are all very tanky in their own way. Windrunner might have stayed around just a little bit too long though. She probably could have gotten out. Meanwhile, they're stunning out onto the Spirit Breaker. The Brewmaster joins in, and actually they kill 3. I really feel like Grimoire should have tried to duck out a little earlier than that. I feel like once the AA blast misses, you can't really take that fight. Count your losses, maybe you lose a Spirit Breaker, but I don't think they need to lose the winner there.
Yeah, I agree.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
This is really scary when you have a pre-10 minute Radiance. He's gonna have bots up now.
He's
So
50 gold away.
Yeah, that's half a creep for him.
That's a good point.
Juggernaut going max move speed, shreds. Mask of Madness.
Radiant's top tower
Really
is under
wants to
attack.
hit as many times in Omni Slash as he can. And hopefully just be able to burst down that Alchemist. That is one thing that Juggernaut gives you that not a lot of carries aside from like Gyro can provide just an insane early game burst. Does Juggernaut's invulnerable during Omni Slash, but is he affected by the Radiance blind? I know the main hits can't miss, but I think the ones in between can. So I'm not sure if he'll be affected by the evasion during that or not.
I don't know.
No, Brewmaster is really not. He does not have the clap. Well, I mean, he has a point on the clap,
He has
but
the
he's
clap.
maxing Brawler next. Or Haze. I mean, he really does not want a nuke.
Wants him to miss. I mean, the nuke's good, but
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, especially against Windrunner.
yeah.
That missed chance helps a lot. It's an interesting build. I mean, it definitely makes sense. I think about it, like when you're against like
Dire's middle tower
winner.
is under
Oh,
attack.
he's gonna have to split
He
here.
just has split, yeah.
Whoa, I don't think he can kill Jug here.
Uh,
I mean, I guess he didn't lose anything trying that. However, conversely, Grimoire didn't really lose anything, just forcing out the split. And now, is Jug in the area? He has Mask of Madness, but Brew pops the drums. Yeah, they get Brew split out and force him out of lane.
Dire's bottom tower is
They
under
try to push his
attack.
tower if they want to, but it looks like they might just bail.
Radiant's
Rotations are
top
coming
tower
from
is
Blowjob
under
though.
attack.
The Brewmaster, I mean the Ogre and the Witch Doctor even popping the Death Ward, killing the shit out of the Sand King.
meanwhile, mid lane,
goes
the
out.
Alchemist falls.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, they got the AA. The A blast didn't hit, but the passive did land on him. And it was enough to stop the regen, and they burst down with Jug.
Winner actually elected to get the Staff of Wizardry first. You would normally expect Ag's Rush, although Staff is probably the second to last item you would expect to get so early, unless she was afraid of dying. So it could be a 4-staff. It's definitely not bad this game. It'll be interesting to see how she decides to go about it. Airbreaker now. Getting that assist, getting earned charge value, has treads up, can start being a threat on the map. Charging onto this Gyro. Gyro has Yasha though. No. First an asshole. However, the
everybody else
artillery
here.
is here.
Under attack.
And they blow up the Gyro. He thought he was safe, he thought it was just a Spirit Breaker, but it was incorrect.
Radiant structures are fortified.
This space created though. Got 3 of Dire's heroes looking to
Dire's
push
bottom
the
tower
lane
is
away.
Hey, ulti on 3.
Radiant's middle tower
Spirit
is
Breaker
under
charge
attack.
coming in. Easy pick off on the Witch Doctor. Winner actually grabbing it with the power shot. They're gonna get the Ogre as well. And they save their tower. 3 really fast pickoffs. And Winner is going for the Ag. She picked up the point booster in the side shop. Oh, I was wondering how Winner was doing so much damage, but Cold Feet
Dire's middle
or
tower
chilling,
is under
yeah,
attack.
chilling
Yeah.
touch and
Dire's structures
Winner
are
ulti does
fortified.
a ridiculous amount of damage because you can't slow down the attack speed. However, Alp runs in, has the Radiant Sprint going, throws out a stun on the Winner. Gyro's trying to follow it up with a Rocket Barrage, but they're getting people low, but they're not bringing
Dire's
people low
top
enough, so
tower
they'll
is
just have to
under
settle
attack.
for a tier 1 tower,
Radiant's
and my
middle
camera speed is
tower is
still
under
way too
attack.
high. Take over.
Radiant's middle tower
The Wind
is
Ranger,
falling.
actually, the Brew split coming in. Wind Ranger getting tossed up here. She's completely surrounded. As soon as this tornado runs out, she's going to be dead. A blast coming in. Gonna land on 3 with the passive as well on Wind Ranger, Witch Doctor, but the Wind Ranger will fall.
Thanks.
Dire's top
Sorry,
tower
I'm not quite
is
sure
under
what
attack.
happened. I think it might have been when I changed myself to my
Radiant's bottom
cameraman,
tower
but like
is
my
under
camera
attack.
speed just went off the chains.
It's going berserk. That's crazy.
Alright, I think it's more manageable.
You use
Radiant's
Edge
bottom
Scroll,
tower
don't you?
is under attack.
Yeah. I mean, I also use arrow keys.
You use arrow keys and middle click pan. Spirit Breaker charging the Brewmaster here. The Omni Slash will finish him off.
Endurance run.
Pop the Spirit Breaker passive. Get out of there.
Radiant's bottom tower
Hey, blast
is
comes
under
in
attack.
too. Didn't hit anybody, but it was there.
Arrow is going for the SNY build-up. Really needs a BKB though. Against this insane amount of magical damage.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So I don't think he's really going to be able to be that effective in fights until he gets that item.
Yeah, I agree.
Unless, of course, Alk can pull enough attention to himself without dying. And he is going into Octarine. It'll be a while until he's tanky. He'll be able to farm like a motherfucker, and it'll be annoying in fights, but he still can get bursted very easily.
Actually died up here in the
You
jungle
weren't
to a
so
gank
damn dead,
Radiant
I'd shoot you
side.
again.
Oh, hey, blast, just for good measure.
When it was coming from bottom lane, it's hard to. It takes
Radiant's
forever to
bottom
travel.
tower is under attack.
The Spirit Breaker pulling money out of thin air. Almost has an armlet now. He had an abysmal start, and now they're just getting the follow-up with the Sand King and the Windrunner just killing everything.
Radiant structures are
Their
fortified.
cores are getting fat. They're still not as
Dire's top
rich as
tower is
the
under attack.
Gyro and the Alchemist are,
Radiant's
but the
bottom
items they're
tower
getting
has
are
fallen.
gonna make them very, very scary for the next, 10, 15 minutes. Whereas it'll still take a while, it'll take Blowjob a while to be as nearly as threatening.
Dire's top tower
Yep.
has fallen.
I think the teams will trade their safe lane tier 1s here.
Ooh, Windrunner.
Radiant's
she buy her
bottom
axe before
tower
she
is
dies?
under attack.
Yep, she gets
She did it.
She should take down the Maledict. Nope, Healing Word. Is it enough? I think so.
Yeah, she's fine.
Meanwhile, Spiritbreaker charges in, but did he go in too deep? Alchemist Gyro ulti coming down on the Sand King. They lose 2 and only get the Ogre in return.
It was a solid
that was
A
close.
ult, but I don't. The follow-up just wasn't there
Radiant's
with the
middle
Wind
tower
Ranger
is
not
under
being able to
attack.
be there, and the Juggernaut really wasn't great either.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Numbers advantage can make
Radiant's
a
middle
lot
tower
of
is under
difference in
attack.
these games. I mean, Grimoire's teamfight is their gameplay is very, very good when they pick up focus, but if they want to take these teamfights, they have to make sure that everyone is on the same page. They can't be going in 3v5.
Agreed.
Unless it's perfect,
Yeah.
charge on everybody. AA ulti, Sand King ulti can kill their whole team, but it's a lot to ask. They're asking 3 perfect plays. Juggernaut has the Yasha probably going S and Y. Manta style will let you dodge Alk stun. Though it doesn't give you a lot else.
Yeah.
I don't think you can Manta off Drunken Brawler or Drunken Haze. I'm not 100% though. Charging out on the Alchemist. His ulti is down for 13 more seconds, but they cancel the charge. Windrunner has her Ags. They're pushing in. A blast will not
so
hit! Jackal latches onto the Legion, but Windrunner can't hit because of the Drunken Haze. Meanwhile, look at it go! Bringing down everyone. They lose 3. We thought that the items that
Dire's
Grimoire were
middle
getting were
tower
going to be
is
enough
under
to
attack.
really make them powerhouses in the mid game, but Blue Job wisened up and just started 5-manning.
Yeah.
And they're just not giving Grimoire the openings that you want to be able to have with the Spirit Breaker on your team.
Well, after those 3 solid pickoffs in a row, I think Below Job got the message that they
Radiant's
need to stop
middle
being
tower is
alone.
under attack.
There's a tier 2 falling
Radiant's
for
middle tower
Dire.
has fallen.
This game got really scary
Dire's
really
bottom
fast.
tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I mean, 3 minutes ago it was looking really, really close, like Grimoire was going to come back. Now they're just losing tower after tower. Crazy map control gained by Blowjob.
Dire's bottom tower
Alk
is
is
under
getting
attack.
close to that Octarine.
Radiant's top tower
Gyro's
is
getting
under
close to
attack.
BKB. They get a stun out on 3, followed up by Spirit Breaker. Windrunner's here as well, but there's no AA ulti, there's no epicenter. They might be able to bring down the Gyro, but they will lose 2 in exchange. Juggernaut comes in, spinning through, uses the Mask of Madness, has enough mana for Omni Slash. Might be able to get a double kill here, but it jumps to the creep wave instead of the Alchemist. And he jukes the AA ulti, be that on purpose or by accident, I'm not sure, but still, they did trade 2 for 2. They lose an offlaner and support for a support and a carry, so I'm sure Grimoire is happy with that.
Yeah, the golden experience show in their favor as well.
Yeah, if Epi was up for that fight, it would have been a much different story. This Windrunner can't go dataless. Has to get a BKB or an MKB. Like, there's just no question. The evasion or the mischance from Radiance and Drunken
Haze.
Haze is just reducing your DPS by so much. Ogre's getting close to making a mech. I don't think anyone on Grimoire is working towards that. Oak did go for the S and Y. Sense HP and MAME, which is cool. It makes a nice sound. Just a cool addition.
What?
Yeah, the MAME on Sanj makes a sound now.
Yeah, but
Radiant's bottom
I mean, I
tower
guess it's
Oh,
cool.
Jug is really caught out. He's spinning to win. Is he really just gonna walk away? Yeah.
huh?
Cool. Oh, so I wonder if they're still here. Yep. Everyone just kind of standing around each other. Everyone know. Oh, big
Big
on
epi.
2. He's at least gonna take. Yeah, gets both the kills. Brucewood does not go off, nor does the Witch Doctor ward. It looks like Blowjob might want to disengage into this, although Grimoire are getting low just from the Radiance burn. Looks like Spirit Breaker will fall, has the armlet, but is in way too many dots. Juggernaut is spinning, but they might just kill him through it. Alex self-stuns, but it's not enough. Jug will go down. A ulti is down as well. Octarine is up, though. It looks like Blowjob is just going to stay comfortably in the base. They know that there's no more ultimates that they have to be afraid of. They used everything on those 2 kills. And...
Radiant's
no
bottom
TC
tower
scroll.
is under attack.
Oh, yeah, this is a dead Sand King.
Oh, he's fine. He's fine. He's got blink dagger.
Oh, God.
Blink,
This is so
blink,
scary.
blink.
Oh! Send an illusion to go burn to death, but... Oh, no.
Oh, he's dead.
They're burning to death. He tried.
Invisibility.
I totally missed how Sand King got down there, but then there was a lot of pings, and I was like, oh, hey, look at that.
Radiant's bottom
He
tower is
he
under
just
attack.
crawled in at the end of that fight, and Alchemist self-stunned. It was a mess. It was a lot longer
Radiant
than
structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under
he almost
attack.
got out. His blink dagger was almost up cooldown, like right at the end. Got acid sprayed.
So,
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Charge comes in, will get stunned a shitload. Wow! Great cycle on the Alchemist, keeping going in the fight, but it will not be enough to save the Spirit Breaker. The AOP is off point as well. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to get any more kills, but there should be at
Radiant's
least some
bottom
damage on the
tower is
tier
under
3 tower.
attack.
It's just not much Blowjob are afraid of right now. I mean, the Alchemist is almost as farmed as all the cores on
Radiant's bottom
Grimoire
tower
right now.
is under
Yep.
attack.
This is just what happens when you let an Alchemist get a 9-minute Radiance. He will make money. Shackle does not latch. This
Epi's
Epicenter
coming
being
in.
channeled. Does get off on the gyrocopter, though mech comes out and Juggernaut's charging forward. ALT comes out. It won't blow up on anyone, but it will get the effect on 3. Big Omni Slash coming out, cleans off 2. Alchemist is no longer under the effect of the AA ultimate and is now just going to start cleaving through people. Still on the Juggernaut. Beautiful Shackle Shot comes out by the Windrunner, but it might not be enough. She might be able to kill the Windrunner, or the Gyro before she dies, but she does not. The Gyro's barely surviving the cold feet. Now Alchemist is just going to run through, get the triple kill, get the tier 3 tower, and maybe range tracks? Does he pop
Radiant's
Mesa
bottom
before
tower
his
is
ulti
under
ends? He does
attack.
not. And there's a lot of buybacks. There's a whole lot of buybacks. They
Radiant's top
really,
tower-
really need to
Radiant's
kill this
bottom
Alchemist.
tower has fallen.
He doesn't care. He says, 3 of your heroes bought back. Cool, I'm gonna hit your axe anyway.
Well, the Wind Ranger went top to try to deal with Brewmaster, so it's really only 2 down here.
Still, that's a huge commitment. Alk's running in. This is an interesting fight. Chopping down on the Alchemist, kills the healing ward, pops Manta, getting charged. He's gonna self-stun, but now he has his illusions on the range tracks. Luckily for Grimoire, he was focusing the melee originally, but that's so costly. 3 buybacks. Whoa! Whoa!
What? They're doing Roche.
I think you missed something here, buddy.
I probably
Or said
did.
Gyrocopter needs a BKB to be effective.
Oh!
He
Oh!
disagreed with me and
Yep.
decided to go the much more manly route.
Alright.
Like,
Sean has
I guess
fallen.
blowjob. Larac has a hot date after this game and is like, team, this is we need this to be over one way or another. So I'm gonna buy a rapier.
Hey man, sometimes you just gotta play the game. You gotta make it interesting.
Alright, so Gyro is either gonna one-shot everybody
Yep.
or give one runner a rapier.
Yep.
Let's find out which.
I'm excited.
It certainly puts Grimoire in a better chance of winning than they were before. However, the game could just be over and that not matter. Out's just doing out things. Brew jumps in with the split, does not get off the clap first because he probably doesn't have any points in it.
Radiant's
Alp's
bottom
running
barracks
through,
are
gets a
under
stun
attack.
off on the Spirit Breaker. Epicenter out on some Alchemist illusions. Sentry is dropped. Big Daddy Gyro comes in and says, hey guys, I hear you like rapiers. Alchemist is doing an Omni Slash, but it does not matter. Windrunner's doing her best to do any damage, but she cannot do enough. GG is called.
Here it is.
Wow.
Game 1 in this best of 3 series going to
Radiant's
below
down
job.
arrow victory has fallen.
That game went downhill fast. Looked like Grimoire were coming back, and then Blowjob was like, y'all
And
had
then the
your
Alchemist was like, hey, I have all the items.
Yeah. Gyro's like, yeah, I want an item too. Let's get a rapier.
Yeah, that's true. He did finish with a pretty substantial item at the end. Alright.
Alright. Let's see what happens
game
game
1.
two.
Yeah. Be back for game 2 in just a few minutes.